And of course, there will be a whole new stage set. I've only seen it in the computer, like a 3D design, and that looked great. It was different to what we had before. I don't know how they really will realize it in the end, because sometimes you have an idea, and when you try to build it, you come across problems you haven't thought about. So you have to compromise and things like that. So it's never exactly like it was planned. But what I saw, it looked really nice, very modern, actually.
Is it more on the physical side or more on the digital? Because we've seen like Iron
Both.
Maiden changing their show to a lot of screen, only screen. Iron Maiden,
It's too much for me.
it's all screens.
The problem I have with this is still supposed to be a rock band. You know what I mean? A
Yeah,
rock
and it's Iron
band.
Maiden. They started the
You
whole.
don't need that. It's
Yeah.
I understand they want to be modern and they want to be exciting. I think it's too much. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, they don't need all that. It's almost like Michael Jackson did it in the 90s. I thought that was too much, way too much, you know, but that was Michael Jackson, you know. I don't know. Maybe it's a bit of an insecurity. I don't know. I don't know
I
why.
wrote an article about it. I was really surprised with everything. And I think it has a lot to do probably with touring costs, because with their stages before, it was just a lot of logistics involved. And this is a really like a streamlined
Oh, okay.
stage.
I haven't seen it live. I've just seen bits and pieces on YouTube. But I thought it was just for my personal taste, knowing Iron Maiden since I'm a teenager. Okay. I think it's too much. They don't need it. You know, the focus should always be on the band, a band playing there. And it's nice to have things happening, but it shouldn't be too much. So it's like with us, it's both. We have a physical different stage, and there will be also something happen in digital, but not like that. I can guarantee you that. That'll be just something a little bit in the background, like we had it, but that's not gonna be the focus.
Yeah.
No. I mean, this is like the band will be the focus. That's the thing. The band playing the songs, and the rest is just there as an extra, but it should never be the main thing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
This type of music.
I agree with you, and I'm really happy to hear that. And it's also gonna be a great tour because you're joined by Beast in Black, which is like one of the torchbearers of the whole power metal scene. So I think it's gonna be
that was Kai's idea.
yeah.
I'm sure it's going to be good. You know, if we would do, especially when Maiden does something like this digital big production and stuff like that, it would be stupid to do the same. So it makes sense to differ. I think part of why grunge got so successful was also because it was reducing everything to its essence.
Yeah.
There's nothing about the show anymore. It was all just about people standing on a stage playing music. And I think it was also kind of a reaction to these overblown productions that were pretty big before. You know, you had these huge shows, all of those bands, and had these big rock productions. And then you had the Nirvana guys standing there, t-shirt, jeans, trousers, and nothing else. Not even their hair was washed, okay? It was back to the absolute essence. And the more bands now are overblowing this again, it might snap back to people getting tired of it, you know? So I think it makes sense that we don't overdo that. You know, rock bands should still be rock bands, and that should be the essence of it.
The music should be first.
The Americans have always been more like that. Bands like Kiss is typical American circus. You know, but that was their thing right from the start. You know, to make these masks and stuff like that, and that was cool. Even Elvis liked it. It's funny enough. Elvis saw Kiss and he said, that's how to do it. That's the way to do it." He said he liked it.
I know that.
Yeah, I did saw an interview where somebody said that he had a word with Elvis and showed him Kiss, like the early Kiss things, and he liked it.